I'm on my way. Yeah, nobody in my way. Yeah, none of us here to stay. Yeah, be careful what you pray. Yeah, I'm on my way.
What's going on, world? Michael Beats here, coming to you from the Sports Corner with Hardy Hill. We are back again.
Woo.
It's the playoffs.
Wow.
Philly and Brooklyn's playing right now. It's
1 year ago,
game.
I think. You know,
Yeah,
when we started the.
We did. It was cold then. It's warm
cold.
today. It's like 80
It's
here
crazy.
in Indianapolis, in
Crazy.
Brownsburg, in the Hendricks County area. We got Philly and Brooklyn on. It's 44-38 in Philly right now. You know, it's NBA playoffs. I mean, I know I'm excited for it. It's like one of the best times of the year. Especially when college basketball ends, football's not really on other than like the XFL, and then you got the USFAL starting this weekend as well. Yeah, I don't watch spring football.
I don't do
it's
none of
pretty
that. Yeah.
boring.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
I'm not a fan.
Me either. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of it at all. Really, honestly, like NFL is fun because they're professionals and they're,
I've been watching these guys since college.
yeah, and they're really good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And to me, I feel like the guys in these other spring leagues are like the guys that weren't that good.
They were not.
And haven't accepted the fact that they weren't that good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like the wash guys.
Yeah.
Like AJ McCarron's there. Like, I'm just going to be honest. AJ McCarron knows he can't start in the NFL unless somebody gets hurt. That's the only way he can start in the NFL on a team where somebody gets hurt. Like, two quarterbacks probably get hurt on the same team.
Yeah.
And then he plays.
Yeah.
So, like...
Third string.
Yeah, he's down there on the depth chart. You know what I mean? So, but he starts in the XFL. So, I mean, and he was a great college player, but...
Yeah, he's a great college player.
You knew...
Those attributes didn't translate over.
We got some NBA playoffs, y'all, so... Let's get to some NBA playoffs because that's what this is all about anyway, right? So first up, we got the Bucks and the Heat.
Woo!
I think that's gonna be a sweep. I think Bucks are gonna sweep them.
The Bucks and the Heat? No. I look forward to this matchup. I thought the Heat did not match up well in their play-in game. They played earlier on in the week against Atlanta. Atlanta beat them up bad on the boards. They beat them up bad on the boards. So I thought Miami might match up better against Milwaukee. It would give Bam Adebayo a chance to go up against Giannis. And Bam Adebayo is a very good defensive player. So I believe he made one of the defensive teams. So I believe it will be a chance. Jimmy Buckets gets to the line. He slows the game down and he can speed the game up. I think that he have played poorly. They have played very bad this year. They play like a bunch of guys that don't like each other, and they don't play well together.
They're not a cohesive unit.
Yeah, they're not a cohesive unit. They don't like each other, and you can tell the way they play together.
They trailed most of that game.
Yes, they did. They got lucky winning that game and getting in, but they're the type of first round matchup that is scary for Milwaukee because the way Jimmy Buckets can take over a game when he wants to. He can slow the game down. And
he did take over yesterday.
Yeah, he slowed it down. He had over 30, I think. So, and he was doubtful to play. People kept telling
him. But Giannis is just so good.
Yeah, but look, Jimmy Buckets will get him into foul trouble, man. Giannis he'll come at Giannis. He will. He'll force Giannis to have to adjust.
How many games do you think the Heat gonna win?
I think it's possible they could win two. Yeah, I think it's possible they can win two.
Games
it's hard to win.
Look,
it's hard to win in Miami. All right, it's hard to win in Miami. It's not easy to win in Miami. Atlanta came out and attacked. They kept attacking too.
Miami played dead.
They weren't expecting Trae Young and them to play like that, though. I didn't either. I was shocked. I was like this in the first quarter. I was, oh my!
Quinn Snyder been coaching.
Yeah, he was coaching hard on that time. I was like, geez, I was walking up and down my stairs like it was a crazy. That was a fun playing game.
It's not rocket science that the Jazz made the playoffs last year. I think they were like a 3 or 4.
Yeah, they got blown. They didn't have the talent.
Quinn Snyder.
Gobert's a liability. Gobert's a liability. Gobert's a liability offensively. He's been trying in Minnesota. I've seen him trying.
He got in that fight. You see Gobert
Yeah. They've been playing well together. They said
you said Minnesota. They got to play the Nuggets first round. What you got there? I think 4-1.
Wait. Miami Milwaukee series. I've got. Let me say.
Or you said 2. You thought, right? You said
Milwaukee, 6 games.
6. You're gonna say 6. Woo, 4-2. So you're gonna say they're gonna win at least 1 in Milwaukee.
They don't have to.
I think the Bucks. Yeah, because I think the series ends in Miami. The Bucks win a road game in Miami to end the series some way. So that could be a 6 games.
Yeah.
It could end in 4 or it could end in 6. That's what I think.
I think 6, man. I think Miami's not gonna go down 4-0. Like, come on.
I think the Bucks will win at least 1, but I think Miami, if they're gonna compete the series, they have to win.
I think the Bucks gonna win.
Game one, they have to win.
Oh yeah, in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they gotta win that game.
You know, Miami. Miami's one of them teams that will bow back. They'll win 2 back to back at home in Miami, man. If they had to, if they're backs on the walls, Jimmy Buckets, man. It's Jimmy Buckets.
Jimmy.
He don't quit.
Jimmy.
I don't like him.
I don't like him.
I really don't like him, but he never quits. Yeah, he came out of nowhere.
He's hitting threes all night. Yeah, but they were down the whole time when he was hitting them threes.
I know. I saw that too.
I was like, damn.
But still, though, I didn't expect him to lose 2 games at home back to back. I was like, that's not gonna happen. Jimmy's gonna do something. He's gonna do something.
The Phillies in the bonus right now. It's 56-48.
Man, I'm telling
you,
this is scary series.
48.
We'll get to this series next, then, because this series is going on right now.
Yeah, Sixers Nets.
Look, I'm gonna say Philly Brooklyn is gonna go 7 games. I think Brooklyn's gonna take them to the limit because Brooklyn's been playing them close, and they've been playing them close all year long. I mean, it's easy to get Embiid into foul trouble, man. Like, I think it's going well in this game 1 for Philly, but I don't think it happens.
Well, I think
it goes 6 games.
But you know, Doc Rivers in his history of series.
Look, I think look, the guy Jacques Vaughn here, is that his name? Jacques Vaughn, Coach Jacques Vaughn. I think Jacques Vaughn's gonna show like he's a great coach and why you should come play for him in Brooklyn since the debacle there. I think they'll get some good players. I think they'll be all right. I mean, Mikal Bridges has proven he can become a star, maybe possibly a superstar.
He is a star.
I didn't think Donovan Mitchell was going to be much of anything, and look what he became. So
Donovan Mitchell. Ooh, so who do you got in this series? You said the 7-game series.
6 games. Philly? 6 games Philly. 6 games Philly. 6 games Philly.
I'll do that one.
All right, 6 games Philly.
And then you just said it, Donovan Mitchell. You got the Cavs and the Knicks.
Oh man, like, come on, man, this is tough.
That is a tough one.
Why they make these matchups?
Yeah.
We got a lot of these kind of matchups coming up, man. This is really upsetting, man, because I've seen.
I kind of want the Knicks to win, but I like Donovan Mitchell.
I do too.
Right?
I don't like really anybody else on the Cavs though. I don't really like it. The rest of those guys.
Me either.
Garland's.
I just like Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, Garland's. He's.
Because he puts up numbers in the playoffs. Mitchell does normally.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, he's put up some numbers.
I want the Knicks to win a series, but Julius Randle always sucks in the playoffs. He'll dominate the regular season and suck in the playoffs.
Is he hurt? Is he coming back? Is he back?
I don't know.
I don't
pay attention to them.
Yeah, he was hurt.
It's the Knicks. I'm a Pacer. We got our Pacers jerseys on because we own our shit. We still rep them. We'll talk about it before we get off of here.
Well, yeah.
But the Cavs and the Knicks, no. I got the Knicks. I got the Knicks winning this in 5.
Knicks in 5.
Wow, yeah, Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5. Why not? Right.
Knicks in 5.
I think they'll win 1 in Cleveland or 2. Actually, they'd have to do that basically.
Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5.
I don't know. Maybe
I'll say
6.
Knicks in 6. Yeah, Knicks in 6. Knicks in 6.
Because thinking about how the series goes, and the Knicks will shit the bed at some point.
It's 4 games, and I'm not sure there's a star like in a superstar that can dominate the playoffs in these matchups. So I'm saying 6 games because like you have to know what it takes to win to get to an NBA championship. All right, like you gotta go through the hardships, you gotta go through the struggle. I mean that's what it is.
The playoffs is a whole different season.
There's no sweeps no more.
And then we got the Celtics and the Hawks. Ooh, I think this could be a potential sweep as well.
Ooh,
I think this could be a sweep.
Listen, I'm gonna name some names for you, right? Trae Young.
Yeah.
Deontay Murray.
Yeah.
John Collins, is that
John Collins.
Clint Capella.
Yeah, Capella.
Sadiq Bey.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You know.
Mm.
Hardy's familiar with the Hawks.
But that's 5.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
5. I mean,
Yeah.
and then they got another guy there somewhere. I can't remember his name right now off the top of my head.
They got rid of people.
They got some bench guys that.
I didn't watch them enough the other night. I watched the game. So,
yeah.
But it was like I was like, oh.
I've been hearing about them though. I've been hearing about them chirping a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I hear about Atlanta. They're gonna be called. I think gentleman's sweep.
Gentleman's sweep.
Gentleman's sweep.
Atlanta.
Gentleman's sweep.
Or Celtics gentleman's sweep.
Yeah.
We got the Western Conference basketball. We got the Western Conference side of things. So we got the Nuggets not the Nuggets at. We got the T-Wolves at the Nuggets. You got 1-8.
Oh man, listen, this is an upset alert right here, man. I'm telling you what, Jokic is very good, man. But like, let me tell you, I haven't seen Jokic play a lot of good D, and I think that that's a problem because I saw yesterday Minnesota play with Karl Anthony Towns and Gobert out there together, and that worries me greatly.
Yeah.
If I'm Jokic,
2 7-footers.
he will be and Gobert will beat you up, and he like beating up people his size. Like he like beating up little guys too on his team. And him and Kyle Anderson are friends. He said, and then he's like, brothers get into it all the time. He said, so that was his response. He said they're fine now. I saw them doing alley-oop to each other last night. So I mean,
so
that was they're good. So they're good, and they were, it was good. It was overreactions. Brothers getting into it. And they had disagreements, he said. So that was quoted by Gobert himself.
Charles Barkley was making fun of him so bad.
Well, listen, I mean, look, things happen.
He's like, you don't run backwards.
Charles did some stuff. I don't think he ever struck a teammate, but I mean, Charles struck people. He was violent. I mean, so I don't want to hear Charles say nothing about that, man. But hey, I do believe that Minnesota will be a problem for Jokic because Jokic doesn't play a lot of good defense. Okay, no. And if you're Karl Anthony Towns, you can pull him out to the 3-point line where Jokic is not great out at either, and that gives Minnesota a lot of opportunities.
Minnesota does have a lot of size though too. Not Minnesota. Denver. Denver has size.
Oh yeah, they got Gordon.
Yeah.
They got
Porter,
Michael Porter.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. and Jokic, and then there's some other guys. Jeff Green. Jeff Green's nice.
Yeah.
And then
they got versatility.
They got some other guys out there too.
But that gives up scoring.
And Jamal Murray.
That gives up scoring and people creating their own shots because Jamal Murray is not the Jamal Murray we saw a couple years ago before the ACL. And that was
bubble, really, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. And I mean, we haven't seen the same Jamal Murray since. I mean, since he got hurt, he's been.
Apparently.
He's coming back in flashes, but it's not the same. We need consistency to continue on.
You think the T-Wolves can beat them?
I think the T-Wolves can make it interesting. I think it'll go about 7 games.
Ooh!
I think Denver gonna pull it out, but I think it's gonna go 7 games.
I think it'll be a good series because Minnesota will definitely win it.
Minnesota ain't gonna bend over, man. Like it's not. I mean, Anthony Edwards, he has not played very well these last 2 games. Like the last playing game. Yeah, he sucked the last playing game. The Lakers shut him down, and then yesterday he didn't play very well either. And so I'm like, to me,
it's about due.
To me, he's about due a good little series. I mean, and I think he's gonna be a problem for Denver because he's gonna shoot a lot.
Yeah,
he shoot a lot. He shot.
He's a good shooter.
He was 3-19 against LA.
Yeah.
I don't know his numbers last night, but I mean, he didn't score a lot of points last night. So I'm not convinced that he's going to.
He needs to get to the rim.
He needs to get to the rim, and he needs to, work on that jumper.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And then we got the Kings and the Dubs.
No, I mean, come on, man. I got the Dubs and
Kings ain't made the playoffs in 18 years.
I got the Dubs in 5.
Dubs in 5. Yeah, I see that. The moment's too big. The Kings have never been here.
They might win this game or tomorrow. I mean, I think they'll win game 2.
They've been here, man.
I think they'll win game 2. I think they'll lose both in Golden State though and be down.
I hope Golden State is not a bad road team. I mean, they've been a bad road team most season.
I mean, but they didn't have no consistency. Look,
they gotta have one game.
Wiggins is back. Wiggins is back. The team is back now. Gary Payton is back. Wiggins is back. They're missing. The only person they're missing is Juan Toscano. He didn't play in the playoffs last year. So we got the team back. We got Wiggins. We got Payton.
Dubs in 5. I could see him.
They can put it back together.
And then
Peyton was playing. He's back.
Yeah.
After all the bullshit he went through. So, Sacramento is very good. I like Sacramento. I really do. I wish it wasn't this matchup, but this is going to be a tune-up series for the Dubs.
Yeah,
Sorry to say, Sacramento. You guys just are not ready for this moment.
And then you got the Suns and the Clippers. Suns and Clippers. Man, it's Westbrook versus Durant. They ain't got no beef. They said they're all cool. They've always been cool.
Westbrook and Kawhi, though, I mean, they've been playing really well together. I think that's to be said. Kawhi, he's a commanding force. Obviously, he'd say something if he had a problem with Westbrook and what Westbrook was doing, because Kawhi is just that guy.
7-game series.
Oh man, look, everybody's on
no
the
Paul
Suns.
George though.
Everybody's on the Suns. We don't know that. We don't know that. No,
we know at least for the first round. We know that.
We don't know that. He could come back. He could come back in this. He could come back, man. We don't know.
Well, they gonna need him if he does, but I don't know.
Kawhi Leonard has proven to be a
Kevin Durant's been very efficient this season.
But Kawhi Leonard has always been a Kevin Durant stopper.
That's true too.
So
he knows how to take out his foot.
And I think this is going to be. I know he stopped him when he was in San Antonio, man. OKC, yeah. The San Antonio OKC days, man.
Yeah,
and honestly, if Kawhi Leonard hadn't got hurt in that first round series against the Dubs back in 2017,
they would have beat him.
Yeah, I think they might have gave him a little run there, man.
Yeah, he was killing.
I was worried. I was like this. I'm a Warriors fan, but I was hiding on TV, like, oh no, shit, what the fuck? And then Kawhi was down, I was like,
damn, James Harden got 17 points. I ain't seen him make one basket.
He's 5 of 7 on 3 points. So
6 assists.
5 of 7 on 3 points.
Yeah, but he got 6 assists too, so he's on pace.
Yeah,
for at least 30.
5 of 7. That's good numbers right there, man. That's.
But Embiid's 3 for 7. 10 points. So he's getting Brooklyn must be playing decent defense on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Suns, Clippers.
Keeping it close.
Yeah.
See, that's just going to be a gritty series, man. Gritty series.
Hawks and Celtics play.
Look, you guys are all convinced that the Phoenix is going to beat everybody. I got LA. I got the Clippers, man, in 7.
Oh, I can't say that one. I'll go Suns in 6. No. Yeah, you might be right though, because I'm thinking about the Clippers and
they're a gritty team. Kawhi ain't bowing out like that, man.
Yeah,
they play gritty.
I have to respect Kawhi more because Kawhi is a champion.
They got a good team.
He's got 2 titles.
Tyronn Lue knows how to coach, man.
Dude, Kawhi Leonard won a championship with the Raptors.
Yeah.
I mean, who the fuck wins a championship with the Raptors? Only Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah. Yeah, who also helped San Antonio win one.
Against Miami.
Yeah.
And they didn't just beat Miami. They put them out of their misery. Like they disbanded that team at the end of that season. They're like, damn, Pop and them just dominated us completely. And we should never play together again.
Yeah.
So
Dismantled
them. Beat them in 5, I believe.
Yes.
But or it was a sweep.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah,
it felt like a sweep.
Yeah,
though.
it did. After that dramatic finish the year before, it was like
that lucky shot by Ray Allen.
They just squeezed Miami like at the. I thought it was beautiful. I was like, yeah.
It just killed them. I was like, oh my god. It's
Miami's over.
Dominated.
The decision's done. Like, this is the decision.
Oh, shit. That's my Devil's Rejects text messages. Oh, the kids are going to go to Kings Island in 2 weeks. I might have to try to go with them.
Nice.
And then we got Grizz at the Lakers.
Wait, what did you pick?
Oh. Suns. No, Clippers. I got the Clippers in 6.
Look, man, if Paul George can come back, he's been saying stuff that makes me convinced.
I didn't even say without Paul George, just because I don't know though. I'm disrespecting Kevin Durant too. Hold up. Who do I have more respect for, Kevin Durant or
they haven't played
more respect for Kawhi Leonard?
They haven't played anybody that of that caliber. Kevin Durant's had great numbers, but he's been, it's like the obvious things. He hasn't gone up against somebody like that who's game plan for him, like a guy like Tyronn Lue, man. Like Tyronn Lue's a great coach. I think coaching's going to win here, man. No disrespect to Monty, but Tyronn Lue's a great coach, man. Like look at the guys that he's got on the Clippers. He's always got a game plan, and they fought.
This
to
is
keep
a tough series. This is a tough series.
They was at the top of the Western Conference for a long time. Injuries happened to them, and they still maintained to hold that 4 or 5 position, man, like all season. So I think that the Clippers are definitely a team to be reckoned with, just based on their position. They played together all year. They didn't make no big trades.
No,
they've been playing together for years. I think that outweighs the talent that Phoenix has, and like, look, they look great, yeah, but you're talking a series here now.
They've only played 8 games together.
Yeah, in a regular season against a bunch of different teams, a lot of them bad. You're playing a good playoff team like LA. And I just think that they've been playing together a lot longer. Yeah. They haven't been making all these kind of trades. This is the same cohesive team that's been playing. These guys have been around each other. They like each other. They've welcomed Westbrook, who was across the hall in the other locker room, talking to some of these guys. I'm sure they're friends. They hang out outside of here. They've been. I mean, so I think that I'm saying, like, I think LA can make a run here, man. And that's.
I want to say the Clippers.
Just throwing it out there for you, Tyronn Lue, who should be coach of the year, but you're not going to win it.
I gotta go with the Suns. I'm gonna do the Suns.
It's all right.
Suns and
I like them.
You know what? I'm gonna make a bold statement. Suns in 5, and then we got the Grizzlies and the Lakers to finish this off. Ooh. Grizzlies and Lakers. Who you got? Grizzlies.
Man, listen. Everybody disrespecting LeBron James, and I just think LeBron James. I don't like him, but I respect him. He's one of the greatest players to ever play the game. I watched the movie House Party. It was wonderful with LeBron James.
You liked it? I heard. I didn't know. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it was great. It was
HBO Max?
It was fantastic. They paid homage. Yes, HBO Max. They paid homage to the original Kid and Play. Yeah. Loved it. It was wonderful. And it was LeBron's house. It was so cool. It was awesome. Loved the whole thing. Loved LeBron in it. It was epic. But everybody's disrespecting the King. I like Memphis. Listen, they played well all season. They drew a bad matchup playing the Lakers, man.
Yeah, this is a bad matchup for them.
You can't. It's hard to beat LeBron James 4 times. First of all, like, that's the first thing right there. Not a lot of people have done it. Quick. Not a lot of people have done it. You have to be able to shut him down. And then you got a healthy Anthony Davis, and they don't have Adams.
No. Yes.
They don't have.
That's gonna hurt.
They don't have Brandon Clark.
I do got Jaren Jackson, defensive player.
Yeah, but
all defensive player.
3 blocks. He led the league, 3 blocks a game, really. I mean, that's fucking.
But LeBron's gonna get to the rim, and Anthony Davis is gonna
yeah, and I'm like, and it don't matter, like, because he's gonna pull Jaren Jackson out anyway. So I mean, like, Anthony Davis can play out, and they played through him a lot, man. They have played through him a lot. Yeah. I mean, like, and even when he's crashing the boards, man, he's been crashing the boards a lot. A lot.
I mean, the Lakers trade helped them a lot.
It did. It gave them versatility. It gave them defense, playmaking. I mean, they are a lot better. And it opened up Reeves, man, who's become a cog in the offense, man. That boy can shoot, man. That boy can shoot. He can play. I like him. I like his game. I like his game. Reeves, keep doing your thing, man. I got LA, man, in 6.
LA in 6.
LA in 6.
Yeah.
Look, Memphis gonna try to play well in LA, but it ain't about to.
They ain't gonna win.
Showtime. LeBron, it's showtime.
I got the Lakers too.
Yeah. I mean, they can't.
Lakers in 6.
I just don't think. Look, as good as John Morant is, I just don't think he's gonna beat LeBron James 4 times, man.
No, me either. No, he ain't gonna beat them 4 times. I mean, they're
I don't even know Memphis's head coach's name.
Me either. Some white dude. That's all I really know. I see him over there. He looked like...
He got a thing. He got a beard.
Yeah, he looked like a golfer. Like, play golf.
I just got... Yeah. I believe in Darvin Ham, man. He coaching him.
Darvin Ham, yeah.
He's been real quiet too. He's real quiet. He's real.
He wasn't quiet. He wasn't quiet so much as a player. He did talk some shit.
Yeah, he did talk some shit. He was against us. Like it was against us. That's why you remember. We're about to get to it.
Yeah, we're about to get to it right now. So yeah, the Pacers didn't make it obviously to play in. We were like 5 games behind Chicago, basically, from what I saw in the standings in the season. Halliburton got hurt though, and when he got hurt, they went to shit.
Yeah,
it happens.
It was a tough one.
We weren't expecting to really make it. I mean, they told us before the season what to expect. They're not like the Colts, that tell us bullshit.
Yeah. That's why I stay true to them.
I'll rock this.
I like your hat.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
I'll rock this because you know what? The Colts they just lie to us as fans. So, but the Pacers they told the truth.
I didn't
say
bring.
We'll be good. Exciting.
I didn't bring my Gilmore jersey because
poor Hardy. These assholes have my man Hardy buy a jersey and then get rid of it.
I believed in Gilmore. I believed in Stephon Gilmore.
He wore that jersey proud. And y'all just got rid of that man. Yeah. Like
now I'll have to root for him.
And they just restructured DeForest Buckner's contract, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, but he says he's not leaving. He says, look, he wants to be here.
But they're restructuring it to do something. I'm assuming because they restructured it to pay him like I forget what it is, 118 or something.
Well, yeah, he gets a fat bonus. You know what I'm saying, like earlier on.
But they haven't really done anything else, Colts-wise. Anyway.
No, we don't know what we're gonna be doing.
Save Wales.
I mean, we gotta figure out what we're doing. I mean, draft-wise, something could happen. We don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
I mean, you got Stroud, Bryce Young, Will Levy, or Anthony Richardson. Or you can take Will Anderson in defense and grab up Lamar Jackson for 2 first rounders.
Well, I know they're grabbing the quarterback, man. That's for sure. That's
they gotta do it. Thing. I like the coach pick. I mean, that's who I originally thought. When Hardy sent me the list, I said, "Oh, it's probably gonna be that dude."
I mean, yeah, I think he's the right choice. Yeah, he's the right choice.
Yeah. He's a quarterback guru, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully he ain't what Frank was.
But I mean, like he's a younger guy. You got to go for these younger guys. This is
Bronny James got commercials.
This is the younger generation, man, coming into this league, man. You got to think, as we were discussing before.
Bronny James is in the Fast and the Furious movie?
I don't know.
What the? It's gone too far.
But as time has gone on, man, like these younger guys coming into the league, man, like with these deals and these contracts, they have to have new coaches now. I mean, younger coaches. It's a younger generation, man. Things are changing. He's the right guy for the job.
Family defines us. By blood.
Oh, it's just next time.
Family is a powerful thing. But the real power of a family is in the legacy it creates, passing the keys to the next generation. That's how you keep the business in the family.
And I know.
That's it. Okay.
Well,
I didn't know Aquaman was in Jason Momoa was in Fast X. Did y'all know that? And Bronny James is in commercials. I guess because he's 18 now, he can do that. He's graduated high school. Because I've never seen him in a commercial before. He was just in the NBA playoffs commercial with the Fast X trailer. It was mixed together. Interesting, right? Damn, LeBron, that's like a commercial I would think LeBron would be in, and not just Bronny, because you're like family. Why was it just Bronny in that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's talking about family, and family is this, and it's just Bronny, and then it goes to the Fast and Furious, and it goes back to Bronny.
It was poorly done. I can definitely see why it was a commercial they aired at 2:30 in the afternoon
on ESPN.
That nobody's probably watching.
Philly's 10 for 14 from the 3, but that's because of Harden.
No one's watching this game
except for
TV. us, and like we're not even really
we're not even really watching it. Unless you're a Brooklyn Nets fan or a Philadelphia fan, which I know Philly fans.
Which we are neither.
Neither at all.
We're neither.
No.
I don't even like them to keep up with them. Now there are other teams I keep up with, but I don't like Brooklyn.
No.
Or
the They're boring.
Philly. I'm close to Brooklyn.
I think
Brooklyn was the New Jersey Nets. They used to be
yeah.
a long time ago. I liked them because I was from Jersey, but I'm
Jason Kidd, Vince Carter,
I'm
Kerry
not from Brooklyn.
Kittles.
I'm not from Brooklyn. Kenyon Martin, man. You keep forgetting Kenyon Martin.
Yeah.
He was the heart and soul of the team, man.
And
when he got hurt, they were
who was the center?
It was Collins.
Collins.
Yeah.
And somebody else. And there's another. They had another center, right?
No, man, it was Collins. It was Collins.
I can't remember.
Jason. It was one of the brothers, Jason or Jaron. Jason.
Oh yeah.
Jason Collins. Or his brother, Jaron.
No,
it was Jason.
Wasn't the one that came out the closet. It was the other one.
Are you sure?
Oh, actually, it was the one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you sure?
Okay,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It was
Kerry
the one that came out
Kittles,
the closet.
Richard Jefferson. You're forgetting Richard Jefferson.
Oh man,
Richard Jefferson.
who
Richard
was
Jefferson.
it? Somebody called out Richard Jefferson that used to
Who
play.
cares, man? He's at ESPN.
No, they didn't call him
Sure.
out. It was a player that used to play with Richard Jefferson, and they were like, there was no bigger fucking player that was booty than Richard Jefferson. So I don't know, like he was garbage. I'm like, damn. I remember Richard Jefferson when he first came into the league. He played for the Nets, and he wanted a lot of money when his rookie contract was up, like that year 3, because you get 2 years, and then that third year he wanted a lot of money, and the Pacers almost grabbed him up, and they didn't because he wanted like fucking. It was a lot. I forget how much money it was, but it was like max contract shit. Like, bro, you ain't worth that shit. Get out of here. Richard Jefferson went to Arizona, but yeah, ain't nothing else. Pacers didn't make it. The Colts are still doing their thing. The draft's coming up. Wrestling, we got WrestleMania Backlash coming up. Brock Lesnar beat the hell out of Cody Rhodes. It was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny. I seen it coming a mile away. Yeah. I was like, what are you trusting this man for?
I thought they had a mutual interest in Roman. I was totally swerved. He got me completely. My wife was stunned. She had bought into Brock Lesnar's good guy routine.
Oh, you can't trust the beast.
As had I, because he'd been so soft since he returned. And he had just been trying this good guy routine, and I didn't like it very much. But that proved to be, you know what I'm saying, just, you know.
Bad for Cody.
Yeah, bad for Cody. Because Cody trusted it too, and he got decimated. And we'll probably find out on Raw, because Brock will be on Raw this Monday night.
Yeah.
We'll find out that, you know what I'm saying, why he really did it. But Cody suspects that, you know, it was probably his spot on the card. You know, all the hype around Cody Rhodes. Yeah. I mean, like, Brock Lesnar went from being the main event when he lost the WWE Championship to Roman Reigns last year, WrestleMania 38.
But he can't fight Roman no more.
But he can't fight Roman anymore for the title.
Yeah.
So you know, after he lost
that's his own damn fault.
After he lost the WWE Championship, he now had tried to team with Cody Rhodes. You know, who we also thought, you know what I'm saying, might lose an opportunity to fight.
Yeah.
You know, for Roman's WWE Championship. But that didn't happen.
No.
I mean, remember this. Cody Rhodes did not get that match. So later on down the road, he might be challenging Roman Reigns again.
Yeah, probably SummerSlam. Yes.
But
maybe.
Cody Rhodes would first have to make it to the Beast.
Night of Champions will be Roman's 1,000 days.
It's May 20...
Something like that.
May 26th.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. May 24th to 26th.
They brought it back, Night of Champions.
Yep. The Saudis been wanting WWE.
The blood money.
Yeah.
It's that live money, man.
And but the WrestleMania Backlash is May 6th in Puerto Rico, and that will have some interesting matches, I'm sure.
Bad Bunny
being added to the card. Some crazy stuff going down in Puerto Rico for WrestleMania Backlash. I'm excited for that as well.
Anything else? Oh, shout out to the Ben Davis Giants boys basketball team, high school.
Man,
shout out to the Ben Davis Giants high school undefeated boys basketball team, who were named the high school team of the year in the United States.
Yes, amazing, because we went to there. That's our alma mater, and we love it there. It was a place where we grew up as individuals. I've been talking a lot to people lately about, you know, Ben Davis and what that was like for me going there and being a student there. I loved it.
It's a big school, man. I'm currently writing a screenplay right now about a high school basketball team, and it's going to be about the state of Indiana. and it's gonna be it's starting in the inner city, and then it's gonna be a team that's outside the inner city that plays into the inner city again. Because state of Indiana, we got in Indianapolis, our murder rate is so high, it's like as high as Chicago. Or
Yeah, I saw that.
So I was like, man, I gotta just start writing about shit, because you just gotta start getting shit out there.
The inspiration,
like,
from real life events. Like,
it's like, man, it's bad out here.
Seriously, get on it, man.
Yeah, so I've been working on that screenplay for that. But yeah. Other than that, thank y'all for watching.
Hey, wait, like Angel Reese's NIL value has hit $1.3 million.
She's the highest paid college athlete right now, Angel Reese is, after coming off a national title with LSU. She talked that shit to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark deserved every damn
Caitlin Clark took her licks, man. Look, she owned up.
She talked shit, so
she was like,
she didn't
say there was anything wrong with what Angel Reese did at all. So again, media blowing everything out of proportion, man. Out there, Caitlin Clark was like, she had every right to do whatever she did, and she was like, and there was no problem with it. You know what I mean? Like, she was cool with it. Yeah, I thought that was cool too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not jumping on, jumping the gun. She was cool about it. She was cool. So I was like, all right, that's cool of you, Caitlin Clark.
And shout out to the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. They're 13-0. They're the first team in the modern baseball era to start 13-0. 1885 was the last time a baseball team started 13-0.
What about this stuff you were talking about with Big Ben here, man?
Oh, Big Ben, yeah, oh yeah. So I ain't even gonna get into the who said this, but Big Ben was talking about Lamar Jackson, and he was like, nobody's scared of Lamar Jackson in the pocket. Just kind of bashed Lamar Jackson as a quarterback. He's like, yeah, he's a great runner and stuff, but he's not a great pocket passer. You're not scared of him like that. You can bring your safeties down, and you're not worried about him burning you over the top with his arm. You're just worried about his legs more than anything. And it's like, okay, Ben. And then people responded on Twitter.
Well, see, why would people respond when it's an AFC opponent, man? Like, obviously, you've been playing against him since 2018 when you did play.
Yeah.
Just because you probably haven't had any success against him.
Well, they put Ben's numbers up against his, and Lamar's were way better. But the thing is, though, is Ben played way past his time. Like, Ben should have retired in like 2018-ish. 2019-ish.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing Ben's got is years. He's been playing since 2004.
Yeah,
so
his numbers decline.
Yeah, he just retired, so he had a longer career too. So these numbers are kind of off a bit because of the time. Lamar Jackson's only been in the league since 2018. Yeah. So
Ben depleted in 2018. But he still played 2019.
Yeah, won two Super Bowls early on. Early in his career, so I mean these numbers can't really be,
Oh, Doc.
Big Ben hasn't won a championship in this era.
No.
Last one won in 2008.
He got beat by Aaron.
He won in 2008. That was the last time he won.
Aaron Rodgers, man.
2005, 2008. If I'm not mistaken, are the times that they won the Super Bowl.
And people been hating on Zion for not playing. Do you think he's a bust?
Oh,
or not?
Well, man, I mean, come on, man. He didn't play enough games.
No, I think a lot of players don't play enough games now.
If you can't play at least 65 games,
you didn't play 65.
You can't play at least 65. Hey, that's a good number, man.
It is a good number.
I told you, that's 17 games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that you can miss out.
That's a lot of games to miss, 17.
Yeah.
In my eyes, really.
Yeah.
When you got Michael Bridges playing 83 games this season. There's only 82 games this season because he got traded.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that ain't crazy. He ended up playing 83 games. You got guys that barely can play 40. Shit. I think Zion played 29 this year. They were number one in the West.
Well, I mean, too, you got to play out your contract, man. I mean, you got to play the contract that you're given and the contract that you're on.
Pelicans fans are being impatient. I was like, well, if you think about it, like.
What are you talking about? He's been in the league a long time,
3 years. 3 years.
When did he come into the league?
Yeah, 3 years ago. So his first year he played 27 games. His second year he played 61, and then this year is his third year he played 29. So he's been in the league for 3 years now, and I mean, Embiid's first 3 years in the league he didn't play, but his first year I think he only played like 20 games, And then his second year, he played more games or his second and third year, he played more games. I think he played like 56, 55, but it's because they had him on that minute restriction too, where he'd only play so many minutes in a game to where he could play that many games.
Well, he got hurt a lot too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Remember, Embiid was always hurt, but now look at him.
Zion,
he ain't hurt at all now.
Zion also gets hurt a lot too.
Yeah, you just gotta be patient with him sometimes. I think too. Like you gotta get and he's gotta be professional.
This is starting to get ridiculous.
He's in New Orleans. What they expect him? What was gonna happen, man? He's in New Orleans. It's good food. He's a big boy. He likes to eat. He's a millionaire. He's got his own shoe. People love him. Every place he goes, he probably doesn't have to pay. Zion, come eat here. Zion, come try my gumbo. I mean, damn. You can't turn it down when it's free and it's New Orleans and it's the top quality. It's probably Gordon Ramsay gumbo. You know what I mean? Who knows? Like he's probably the king in New Orleans.
I just don't like the inconsistency I'm seeing from him earlier on. I don't see his head in the right place. You know, I see him out all the time. I don't see him focusing on. I don't see him focusing on in the game. We're trying to be a champion, man. Like, that's the point of being in this league.
He's being a kid, but if you think about it, he is kind of still a kid. He just now be graduating college.
That's true.
You know what I mean? He's still young. I have to start thinking about this with players nowadays because, like, you know what I mean?
That's what we were getting into about the coaches. That's what we were getting into about the coaches. I mean, like, the coaches of today now. I'm like, the coaches today have to relate to this new generation of adults that are coming.
Got to, man. They're just a different breed.
Yeah, these guys are getting NIL deals. They're making money. They've got advertisement deals. I mean, like, they're going to college. Yeah. That's crazy. Like, this isn't happening. Now you have to have guys like Shane Steichen, like, that we got, and guys that can adapt.
Yeah,
you
got to adapt.
Yeah.
It's a new lifestyle, man. It's a new way to coach the game.
In basketball, I'm sure it's in the NBA. I'm sure it's a little different, but now I guess that's a whole new avenue.
Hell, it's less players, so it's probably more divas than anything. Yeah. You got to cater to all 15 players on your roster, and they're millionaires.
Not really. I mean, some of them, not all of them, though. I mean, some of them are.
Yeah. On the good teams, you don't have to. Yeah. But you got to babysit on these other teams.
Oh yeah. Like I imagine it'll take Orlando a couple years to get to a point where they're gonna be good.
I mean, Ja Morant, you got to babysit your star in Memphis.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's holding guns and stuff. You already know about this.
Repping you got kids looking up to this guy, man. Come on, he's selling his jersey. He's one of the top selling jerseys in the league, and he's brandishing guns. Like, come on, man.
These young players, they need a little bit more guidance.
This is like shit that. No, you don't do this in basketball.
You were talking about the Spencer Dinwiddie nonsense with the Kyle Kuzma stuff, man.
I know that's a whole lot. I was gonna read all that shit up, but Kyle Kuzma is,
a lot of stuff he shouldn't be airing like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't be arguing.
Come on, how old are you, dude?
Yeah, Kuzma and Dinwiddie. And then they brought in Rick Fox. And Rick Fox, Rick Fox is an actor now. He ain't worried about the game of basketball no more. He won his 3 championships. He was a part of the championship.
Yeah, why would you reference him like that, though?
Yeah. Rick Fox, really? You could have said somebody
Kyle
else.
Kuzma won the bubble, and he really didn't even contribute. I mean, he did a couple things. He did a couple things around one and disappeared.
He cried with the trophy like Jordan. On the bench, what are you doing?
He contributed a little bit, not a lot though. He averaged like 7 points, maybe that. I thought it was 11, but I dumped it.
But he's about to get his bag, and he made sure Spencer knew it. He called him Shitty Island.
I know, that's so disappointing as another.
Hey, that's keeping this close. It's a 7-point game right now.
6.
Middle of the third.
7.
78-71. So
6 minutes to go in the third.
I might have to get on my parlays today and do a single game parlay.
Be careful, man. The playoffs are a trap. You never know who's going to step up for the team.
You really don't. Oh, PJ Tucker to James Harden for 3.
Who's been hitting from 3? He's been hitting from 3 all night. And PJ Tucker's that cog that you need on your team, man. He's a kind of player.
Roughneck. Bucks miss him. They really do.
That's what I'm telling you.
He gave him that edge.
Oh, what an answer. What an answer.
That ain't going away.
Uh-oh. Like,
ain't going away.
I told you, it's going to be a long series. Oh, man. Just like this is going to be a long episode. There's some things to talk about. Let's talk about it. You know what? Like Cody Rhodes would say.
What do you want to
Sports
talk
corner.
about? What do you want to talk
What do you
about?
want to talk about?
There's plenty to talk about. There's been all kinds of shit happening in the world of sports.
Lots.
I did see that there was this in Sweden, right? There was this trans cyclist, and all the women, because the trans cyclist was going to go against them in the cycling, and the women boycotted it and said, "We're not going to race it."
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is
and then they disqualified the trans and let the women race.
This has
So
been an issue.
I guess that's just how they're going to have to handle those situations.
This has been an issue. This has been an issue for a long time.
It has been. It's not right. I mean, I'm not saying trans shouldn't be able to compete, but they should have like their own section.
Yes, their own section. Their own
It's
thing.
female, males, and trans.
Their own thing.
Just have your own section. What's wrong with that? You'll have fans. But, Ric Flair, he was talking shit about Zion too. He was like,
I'm telling you what. Listen, man.
a lot of people been talking shit about Zion.
Look, you have to understand too, Mike. It's a different generation. Yeah, Embiid sat for a while, but like Embiid came from another country, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah,
So
he
was
did, and he didn't
acclimated
play
to
for
the
very
system.
long either.
Giannis was kind of the same way. He acclimated to this country when he came over. It's
Yeah.
harder for them to do that. Zion's been here for a long time. All right, he went to Duke. It's not the same. It's not the same.
And he didn't win a title.
Yeah,
of Vince.
it's not the same to me, man. And then, like, there was talk that Giannis, with the pressure, almost gave up. I think it might happen to a lot of these players like Luka who get burnt out on the pressure, man. I mean, it's unfortunate.
I can't believe they didn't make it.
It's just unfortunate that, you know what I'm saying, these things happen to these players. That all this pressure is put on them to make it to this pinnacle level with all the talent that's around in the league. I mean, it's just a lot of pressure, man. You got, as GMs, man, and presidents of operations and whatever, owners, you got to do a better job of bringing the right people in for, from the athletic department, from the help training, you know what I'm saying, and strength and conditioning, your training staff, all that needs to be top notch, man. That's the way you train in the off season, the right system, period. You know what I'm saying, the top notch. Because look at the Warriors, even though hey man, like they had injuries and concerns, and hell, they had probably one of the worst road records I've ever seen, in my life. From a defending champion, I've never seen a road record.
But their home record's stellar.
And a team to make the playoffs as the 6th seed too, to do that. With their training, I give credit to their training staff and their strength and conditioning for the injuries that they have come back from. I mean, all the games Wiggins missed. I mean, he missed a lot of games due to injury, hip abductor or whatever, or whatever it was, and then some other injury he had, then a family issue. Yeah. I mean, but still for them to still limp in at the playoffs as the number 6 seed with the worst road record says something about the training staff, the strength and conditioning, the people, the owners. From the top, your organization. I know companies take a lot of flack for stuff, but you gotta, it's your individuals, it's your team. Look at I look at that and I'm like, the teams that I see in the playoffs and in the hunt every year, the Kansas City Chiefs, look at them, their training staff, with a bunch of first rounders, they pulled off they had 9 to 11 first rounders playing in that Super Bowl. So I mean, a lot of credit goes to your other guys. It's not just the players, you know what I mean? It's the guys behind the scenes. Look at the WWE who just got bought, by Endeavor. Because look, they're Endeavor understands they're also buying that production crew, which is top notch, best production
UFC
in the world.
ain't got very good production.
Best production in the world the WWE has. And they just bought that as well. And that's a product that you're buying, and it's special. Man, you have a lot of good stuff here you need to be sharing. This is great.
Branch Carroll won unanimous, or he didn't win unanimous. There's a guy for a unanimous Rookie of the Year voting, one guy voted, this guy was named Andrew from Salt Lake City, one of the writers that voted.
And they count. Utah, they count there. You gotta give them that.
Yeah, he voted for. I can't remember who he voted for, We didn't vote for Branquero. And they were like, damn, this dude's totally not going to be allowed to vote next year.
Well, man,
everybody
man.
voted for Branquero.
No, man. Don't do that. Yeah.
Oh, Kessler. Yeah. He voted for Kessler.
He played well, but, like, to me, like, I don't know, man. Like, the things I saw Mathurin do, like, off the bench was amazing. Like, that was amazing.
Mathurin killed this year off the bench.
A rookie off the bench, that's crazy. I mean, like, kudos, he still made the team and all that, you know what I'm saying? But, like, he got robbed of that award, though, man. I mean,
yeah.
The kid got, man, you got the Mathurin jersey on, and I love it. And,
yes,
and like, you know, this jersey's so hard to get because, like, they didn't have him. I had to customly make mine.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, man.
This is the only one I could get for Mathurin.
Man, I was so mad. It took so long. It took like 4 months.
This is literally the only one I could get for him.
4 months.
Did you hear about Tyreek Hill? He said that when his Dolphins contract's done, he's going to retire.
He's going to retire.
Yeah.
I heard that. 2025.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, right?
Yeah. It's crazy.
He said there's other stuff in life he wants to do,
which
I think is probably going to lead him to the Olympics. We might be seeing him on the track.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Being on like the 4x1 team. Because they were actually having a debate about the 4x1 and stuff. Oh, and Lauri Markkanen, Hardy, he has to go back to Finland and serve his time in the military now. So he just had this killer-ass year for the Jazz. But because he's from Finland and he's a native of Finland, he was born in Finland, yada, 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 they have to serve in the military by the age of 30. And his cutoff line is almost up, so he has to go back home and serve in the military now.
That's terrible. That's awful news for him. Like, I feel so bad for him.
So he has to go do that for a little bit, and then he can come back and play basketball. But I don't think we'll see him for a couple years. And then, who do you think, Hardy, had the better draft class? All right, 1996 draft class versus the 2003 draft class. You got Allen Iverson, Steve Nash, Ray Allen, Kobe Bryant, and Peja Stojakovic.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of hitters.
All right, that's 96.
A lot of hitters.
And then, but 03, you got Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and David West.
Oh, I think the 96.
96.
Because I mean, like the 03 is nice and everything because you got LeBron, but LeBron.
You got Kobe.
LeBron helped Bosh and Wade win those 2 times.
Yeah.
Wayne had one, but he had Shaq to help him get that one.
And that Ray Allen, the Bucks Ray Allen wasn't just a shooter. He did everything.
Yeah, but Ray Allen won a lot of titles. No, we go back to that. Ray Allen won a lot of titles. Kobe won a lot of titles. Allen got to one, but he was one of the best players ever.
Yeah, Peja never got there.
Steve Nash, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did his thing. He won some MVPs. I like that 03. I do because it's got LeBron, but, you know, it's Kobe. I mean, they can't go against that. That's crazy. 5.
Yeah, I think it might have been true.
Just a little, yeah. I mean, but his feelings hurt, man. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Every player's feelings get hurt when you get traded.
Yeah.
When a team say they don't want you or, hey, you don't fit, like, damn.
Here's an interesting quote from Kevin Garnett about Ben Simmons. He was like, Ben Simmons, he's like, Melo, it's like, he's talking about players that got sent home. Melo, it's DeMarcus Cousins at home. Dwight Howard out of the league that could be in the league. If your heart ain't in it, it is what it is. It's like Ben Simmons, I don't know why he sucks, bro. He's so bad. Like, he's still on the Nets. He's just not good enough to play.
I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Like, how did this dude go from a premier player to just a complete... Like, there's going to be a serious documentary on this at some point in our lifetime.
Well, I mean, he's not from here, but he's not from here, right? He's not
Canadian, right? I thought he was Canadian.
Australian?
Oh, Australian?
I think he's Australian.
Maybe he's Australian.
Yeah, I just know he's not from here. And I mean, like, listen, the transition's hard. Like, the pressure's hard. Like, we've been discussing, like, especially for international players, you discussed it before with Giannis, thinking about calling it quits. Yeah. Because, I mean, like, the pressure. Like, for these international players to become the superstars to lead the franchises,
And
Like,
people giving Lucas shit for being fat.
I mean, because of his lifestyle, but he plays ball the way he does because that's the way
that's how he plays, man.
Yeah, man. I mean,
he's a bigger size.
So it's just a weird. I don't know. It's the media makes it a weird narrative here. You know what I mean? For these players, and like obviously they've got to get more twisted to keep themselves relevant. So they ask more questions as they should.
Yeah.
They put a lot of pressure on these players to respond and become these franchise stars. I mean, it's just it's crazy, man. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. I feel for these players. I really do.
But they do make a lot of money.
Yeah, they make a lot of money. I mean, they make a lot of money. But like, I mean, like people don't expect people don't expect them to be people though. They don't have they don't have the time to be real people sometimes. You know, because all these obligations you have to make. I mean, like, I don't think, man, and now these players are doing it in college now. So I mean, it's
starting early. It's starting in high school.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Bronny was making more than college players.
We just saw Bronny on an NBA Finals commercial somehow blended into something like it's. I mean, NBA playoffs. Yeah. I'm sorry, NBA playoffs commercial blended in. I just.
Like how?
A Bronny car commercial.
Yeah, what is going on here already? He already got damn commercials. Yep, it is what it is. But yeah, you got anything else?
I mean, I think that covers it all, man. I'm disappointed in the.
Who do you think's gonna win the playoffs? Who do you think's gonna win the title?
It's my team's in, man. I brought it.
Yeah,
for
you got it. Yep, he's got the Dubs. He's got the Dubs.
He's healthy as long as the Dubs core is playing. I always believe in them. They play together. I don't think anybody's beaten the Dubs core in 4 games ever. So it's never happened. Actually,
it's going to be between Boston and
since the core has been together and won the title. But
Boston and
Boston doesn't.
It's hard to go against Golden State.
Boston doesn't play defense. Listen, Boston scoring more points than they did last year, but their defense is atrocious.
Well, Marcus Smart's been hurt most of the year, right? Is he playing?
Defensively, they are atrocious. They are atrocious.
We'll find out. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment.
Golden State, baby. Go ahead and get it.
Comment.
We will see a lot more episodes where I will be talking about Golden State.
We'll be back again. Trust us. We'll be back. You can't keep it away. It's been 1 year, y'all. 1 year. Till next time.
Peace.
Oh, shit.
I wish the Pacers were in it, but we couldn't even make the play-in.
Not even the play-in. 5 games behind the Bulls. And Patrick Beverly was undefeated until last night. And then they cut his anything as possible ass out.
Yep. That was it. Chicago got done in.
T-Wolves dubbed the Thunder, too. Did you know
in the fourth quarter. And the fourth quarter was close to the fourth quarter.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's cousin was the one guarding him last night and shut him down?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so the
Well, he got hurt for a period there. He got hurt for a period.
His cousin hurt his ass.
He got knocked out the game. There was a period they got waxed by them by 15, by 15, 17 points. And then he came back in the game. He shortened it, but then they ran back off in the fourth quarter.
I saw a steal where they had the Thunder for the next 4 years. They have 15 first-round picks.
Why they wanna leave me out? All the things I talk about, facts that they could do without. Changes hard, so drown me out. They only perceive what they thinking. You can't change a thing. Let them be, let it be. Yeah, this feeling got me lifted. Conscious getting shifted. Making my way up from the earth, I'm steady drifting. Spark inside the sky, I'm a star off in the distance. Shining with persistence, you missing every single point when you don't listen. Conditioned to live where we don't fit in. Tell them how you feel. Heaven is not real, hell is how we feel. Love while you are here, love can help you heal. Love can get you killed, but it's worth it when you feel. But it's worth it when you feel.